Depending on your age, if you have listened to any hip-hop music, you will definitely know the Wu-Tang Clan. They come out of Staten Island, New York, a collective of 9, some people say 10. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point I'm mentioning them is because of this one song that I love. I love it now, but when I first listened to it, I didn't like it. That song was ass. The song is called Conditioner. In that song, there's a verse by the old dirty bastard. He was one of the members of the group. He's passed away now. And his verse, they recorded that verse while he was in jail over the phone. Let's just start there. This man is in jail for whatever crime he had committed. You can check it out. And what he did was, because he needed to be on that album, they put him on the album via phone call. What is the point of this? What am I trying to say by this is that is probably the dirtiest verse that has ever made it onto a mainstream commercial album that was released. It's not one of their best songs. People don't speak about it. But the bottom line was these guys were like, our friend is in jail. We need to make a song. How are we going to do it? Other people would have been like, maybe let's not even put him on the album. Or if it's that important, let's wait and then he can use that verse on another song when he comes out. Especially if you understand RZA. He has a book that he wrote called The Tower of Wu. And in this book, he outlines how he was very finicky with everything, twisting knobs to perfection. And then the man goes and does this. He's like, yes, record it over the phone and put it out. And what lesson can you learn from this? Action is more important than it being perfect. Right now, you're probably not doing something because you're wanting it to be perfect. But in this physical realm that we live in, what is perfect? What is actually perfect? You can't nail it down. It's not real. You can never. You just have to take that action even if it doesn't look clean on the surface. Because ultimately, the raw idea that you push out is more important than how it is done. You're probably out here trying to make filet mignon, but what you should probably do is focus on rice. Do rice. You know these cooking shows, Gordon Ramsay comes out and he's like, all right, we're going to make what's his favorite thing to make? Beef Wellington, and we have to make sure the beef Wellington is nice and pink in the center and everything, score it, do all these types of things. This is what people are trying to do. They're trying to create this amazing beef Wellington where all you really need to sustain and to push out what you need to do is just boil some rice and put it out there. The one staple food that every single person across the globe eats is rice. That is a fact. Look at all your favorite YouTubers, how they started off. The things that probably kicked off for them was rice, something that reached a wide audience of people. It may not have been perfect. It may not have been a 4K camera. The sound may have been terrible, but the idea and putting it across when it comes into their spirit is what made it blow up. I don't know, it's not backed up by any science, but this is where I'm at. I've spoken about Michael Jackson before on this channel, and Michael Jackson is the funniest because he said, as soon as an idea comes into my head, I have to put it down. He was afraid that Prince was going to steal the idea, but ultimately, at least a demo. And Michael Jackson has amazing demos. Just go listen to them. They are very different to the final versions, but the final version was not going to happen unless he sat down and he put down that demo. And this is what you need to take. Those are the lessons. Take the lesson from Michael Jackson. Take the lesson from those original YouTube videos. Go onto your favorite YouTube channels and look at their first videos and see. Marques Brownlee is a very good example. This dude is now the most refined tech guy and he comes out with the hotness. But look at his first videos. You couldn't even see his face. But he came out with a video talking about what he wanted, because it wasn't about being perfect. And perfection, even if you're like, I want to achieve that, it comes through iteration. You have to do things multiple times. Working on it. And then looking at what you did before. I've spoken about this on another video, but I just wanted to speak about it from the angle of this specific song, Conditioner by Wu-Tang Clan. These guys were like over the phone. They recorded it. And it made it to the final cut of the album. Whether or not it's good, that's a different question, because also they have a lot of hits on their hands. And because they have made so many songs, this one just adds to the amazingness of how it is. Because the stories that you tell on how you got there are probably more interesting than the actual story you're trying to tell. People care about that in this day and age where everything is so artificial. Is this AI? Is it not? But then you come and you show people, this is how I make what I make. It wasn't perfect, but I wanted to share this with you, and it's genuine. It's from my soul, and people connect with you on that. People connect with authenticity, and authenticity oftentimes is not perfect. And this doesn't even have to go with like making videos or whatever. It's engaging in talking to people. If it's in your work, and you don't have any clients right now and you're trying to make moves, you're reaching out to 100 people in a dirty fashion is better than waiting for that one person where it's going to line up perfectly. Exactly what they need is what you have to offer at that time. Their mood is good, your mood is good. Waiting on that, you'll be waiting forever. So what are you waiting for? What's more efficient, a revolver or a machine gun? That is a terrible example, but you get my point. A machine gun is more efficient because even if it misses a lot of the shots, it's more likely to hit. And as you get better, you put more shots on target with the revolver. But you don't start like that. Start by spraying and even like knock perfect out of your vocabulary. Just be like, this is better than the last round. And if you start thinking like that, now you're cooking with grease. What I did today was better than the last round. And eventually other people will come and look at it and be like, man, this is perfect execution on an idea. The goal is not to try and achieve perfection. It's to try to be just a percentage point better. And those percentage points add up. It's difficult to add up percentage points when you're stuck in your head thinking about, wow, this isn't great enough. It's just a thought.